Have you ever stopped, truly stopped, to ask yourself, what am I really filling my mind with every day? Not just the information you consume for work, the entertainment you scroll through, or the conversations that pass the time, but at your core, are you actively seeking learning that enriches your soul, expands your horizons, and prepares you for a life of depth? Or are you letting emptiness creep in through neglect? In the rhetorical schools of ancient Athens, where words were weapons and wisdom the highest pursuit, Isocrates taught generations of leaders with a simple yet profound truth. If you are fond of learning, you will soon be full of learning. These words weren't empty encouragement. They were a promise of abundance, echoing the Delphic call to know thyself. Love of learning isn't a fleeting hobby. It's the key to overflowing knowledge, turning curiosity into a lifetime of fullness. But what does that mean? How do we kindle this fondness in a world that distracts with shallow content, quick dopamine, and the illusion of already knowing enough? Every day, we choose what fills us, what feeds we binge for outrage, what shows we watch for escape, what gossip we indulge for connection. From the first notification of morning, we consume bites of news without depth, trends without context, opinions without inquiry. And in this consumption, we rarely nurture. Am I fond of true learning, or fond of the feeling of being informed without effort? Are you cultivating a love that fills you with lasting knowledge, or starving your mind with empty calories? Countless minds remain hollow in later years, realizing too late that disinterest in learning left them empty, conversations shallow, decisions uninformed, potentials unfilled because fondness was never kindled. But those who become full, those who truly radiate wisdom, fall in love with learning. They know fondness isn't innate, it's cultivated. They understand that passion for knowledge compounds, soon overflowing into expertise, insight, and joy. Reflect on history's lovers of learning. They didn't wait for inspiration. They pursued it relentlessly. Leonardo da Vinci, notebooks bursting with questions on everything from flight to anatomy. His fondness filled him with genius that time still marvels at. Marie Curie, devouring books in poverty, her love of learning filled her with discoveries that lit the world, twice Nobel-crowned. Warren Buffett, reading hundreds of pages daily, his fondness for knowledge filled him with investment wisdom that built empires. What about you? What distractions empty your mind? What fondness could soon make you full? Cultivating fondness exceeds forced study. It's joyful pursuit. It's choosing curiosity over comfort, questions over answers, depth over breadth when it matters. It's about knowing. What sparks my love of learning? What habits starve my mind? What fears make me avoid depth? What abundant life awaits the one full of learning? Yet, this fondness requires intention. It means prioritizing growth over entertainment, realizing emptiness comes from indifference, fullness from affection, accepting that soon means starting now, daily, deliberately. Most neglect their minds. They consume passively, endless feeds, superficial chats, avoidance of effort, fearing learning demands too much. But those who become fond, they overflow with riches. Ancient Athens produced philosophers because citizens loved wisdom. Isocrates' students led empires with learned minds. The fond? They lived fully, their fullness eternal. Will you fall in love with learning? Will you let fondness fill you soon? So I challenge you today. Are you ready to be full of learning? Not with grudging study, not sporadic bursts, but by breathing deeply, choosing curiosity, and asking, what do I love to learn now? What emptiness calls for filling? What distractions starve me? What indifference costs wisdom? What would I know if fondness grew? And profoundly, what overflowing life awaits the lover of learning? Because here's the truth. Minds don't fill by accident. No passive exposure, no osmosis, no wish grants abundance. None becomes full saying, "Here, I waited." That fullness belongs to the fond. Knowledge overflows from love. Yet, by kindling daily curiosity, pursuing joyfully, quieting distractions call, you'll soon brim with learning's wealth. And once you truly become fond, no emptiness remains. The world forever offers shallow fills. But your greatest power is in deep fondness. Because when you love learning, its joy, its growth, its abundance, no ignorance limits you. No conversation bores you. No wonder escapes you. Because when fondness fills you, you become infinitely rich. So today, pick up the book, ask the question, fall in love with learning, not in duty, but delight. Begin the sweetest romance, the one that soon makes you full. Because if you are fond of learning, you will soon be full.
If you felt inspired by our journey through the Hellenic horizons, give a thumbs up, subscribe, and share your thoughts below.